Hello, gamers of the Game Pro. Welcome back to another episode of the Hearthstone card review for Boomsday Project, the new expansion coming up for Hearthstone. We have 5 new cards to review today. After the group that we had yesterday, we're going to continue to have like 5 or 6 a day for the next little while. It's going to be great. We have a new, well, we got right into it. New priest card. So the other day, yesterday, we saw the Death Rattle priest cards come out. Now we got the Omega priest card. So this is Omega Medic, a 3 mana, 3/4 minion, rare, and that's like good, right? 3 mana, 3/4s are pretty good. Think of Spider Tank and the other 3/4 buff 3 HP to a friendly minion. Battle Cry. It's just like all the other Omega cards. If you have 10 mana crystals, restore 10 health to your hero. This card seems pretty fucking good to me. This card seems really good, because worst case scenario, it's a 3 mana 3/4. Yesterday I was complaining that there was an Omega card that would be a 5 mana 4/5 if played on in any time before turn 10. It wouldn't be great. But if you play it after turn 10, then it'd be great, yeah, because it's 3/4/5s for warlock or whatever. This is a 3 mana 3/4, so it's fine. And best case scenario is healing 10. That's pretty good. Pretty good card. Think it could see some play in priest because of its flexibility. Next, 7 mana minion for mage, Astromancer. I was looking at this card earlier. 7 mana, 5/5. I'm thinking like Firelands Portal? No. Summon a random minion with a cost equal to the number of cards in your hand. So obviously, this max value is a 7 mana 5/5 that summons a 9-drop. Worst case scenario, it summons a 0-drop. So, as mage, what deck are you playing this in that you have a lot of cards in your hand? What deck is playing this? That's like the overall. Okay, so let's go through it. If you have 0 cards in your hand, it's a 7 mana 5/5 that summons a 0-drop, usually a 1/1. So it's 6/6 of stats for 7 mana. 1 card in your hand, you get a 1-drop, average of what, 1/1 again, maybe 2/2. Okay. 2 cards in your hand, 2/2 to 3/2 or 2/3. We're getting somewhere. 3 cards in your hand, it starts to get insane. Anything from 3 and higher, the card's insane. Will the card be good? Yes. What deck is it going to be played in? That's the question mark for me, because you have to have your hand full, and you have to manage it, and then if you're using the weapon Aluneth, you won't be able to play enough cards in that turn to empty your hand if you're playing this in Aluneth. So this is like big spell mage, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure where it fits in, but this card is good and maybe a build-around card in the sense of putting a lot of draw on a deck. Even the stats say 50% good. Celestial Emissary, a new minion for mage. 2 mana, 2/1 elemental. This card synergizes with a previous card. There was a card that says 4 mana, summon 2 2/2s or something, or 2 2-cost cards, okay? 2 random 2-cost cards. And it buffed itself for spell damage that you had. This card directly ties with that one. So you play this, and then you play that 4 mana card, and instead of summoning 2 2-cost minions, it'll summon 2 4-cost minions for 6 mana and a 2/1. That's insane. And it's elemental, if that could be any better. It by itself is bad, but obviously this could literally be thrown in Tempo Mage. You do this, Arcane Missiles, you have an Arcane Missiles for 5 damage, you do this, and the 3 mana 5 damage, you have a 7 damage 3 mana card. Seems pretty fucking good in Tempo Mage, where it tries to burn you out. 2 spell damage, seems pretty relevant for really 1 mana worth of stats. The Battle Cry is worth 1 mana. And I think that's pretty good. Yeah. This card's really good, I think. Very, very good. Mage is looking really good in this new expansion, I gotta say that. What the fuck is this? 2 mana cloning device for priest. Discover a copy of a minion in your opponent's deck. So now the interesting thing is they just changed the way copies of stuff from your opponent's deck works. So I'm pretty sure that if you clone or take a copy of a minion in your opponent's deck from now on, it's going to keep the buffed stats, and it's going to keep, like, let's say there's the card from Hunter that gives a 3/3 buff to Beast and then puts 3 copies in your deck. If they get a copy of that minion, it will have the buff. So a boar with the 3/3 will be a 1 mana 4/4 charging boar. If you have the what's the goddamn new trait that they have? It's the, oh my god, magnetic. If they have a magnetic buff and they've been added to the deck as a copy, and they'll keep the buff for magnetic, I assume. So this card's like really terrible, obviously, because why would you want a copy of a minion from your opponent's deck? Spending 2 mana to do that as well, it just doesn't seem very good. Unless everything is playing buff cards that buff your deck and buff your cards that go into your deck, then it becomes like, hey, counter the meta, but doesn't seem great, because tempo loss is never great. Yeah. We have a 5 mana neutral minion, Giggling Inventor, 5 mana 2/1, summon 2 1/2 mechs with Taunt and Divine Shield. How good is a 1/2 mech with Taunt and Divine Shield? Decent? Decent? Decent, I guess. It's like 2 overly setted 1-drops, I guess. Because, like, it's close to Argent Squire and Righteous Protector, but having the 1 extra health, and the most important factor about this is the mech tag. So if we value that at its lowest, the minion itself is a 1 mana card, 1 mana minion. It summons 2 oversteaded 1 mana minions, maybe 2 if you stretch it. I don't think so though. I think it would be more like 1.25 or 1.5 mana. At 1.5, it's an okay card. It's not great. It's probably really good in Arena or in a specific deck where you need mechs, or maybe a battle cry is relevant. Doubling your next battle cry for the turn? I don't know. Stuff like that. Yeah. Insane synergy with Bolvar. That's good. Summon targets for Fungalmancer. 10 mana, 3/4 Divine Shield Taunt, and a 2/1, and a 2/2. 3/4 yeah? But like again, 10 mana. There's much crazier things like Shutterwalk, 9 mana win the game. Malagos, 9 mana win the game. It's arena card. I don't really see it doing too much. I think that's all the cards until we get our next batch. So the next batch is within 24 hours of this video. I will have another 5 cards to review, and then again another 5 cards to review. It's great. I like this shit. I hope you guys enjoyed the card review. I did it live on stream. If you guys are new to the stream, new to the channel, new to the videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button. While you guys are at it, hit that little bell to receive a little extra piece notification so you guys don't miss the next episodes of the card reveals and my reviews of them. And leave a like if you guys liked it and agree with my feedback. And leave a comment in the comment section below about any of these cards. Like, am I right about this one? Is this card just bad? This card, the mage stuff seems really good, and priest stuff seems really good. But yeah, see you guys in the next episode within 24 hours.